What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net, coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as I do Monday through Friday, bringing you junk journal content and videos. So if that's what you're into, please do subscribe and give me a little thumbs up on this video. It would really help me out. Hi, Liz. How are you, darling? So yesterday, where we left off, I was decoupaging and having a good old time. I'm trying to figure out what to do because I ran out of my decoupage glue. I used a glue stick and that worked great. Honestly, I was okay with it. And then today I went off and I went to Michael's and I bought Mod Podge and I sealed them. So I think this one I might have missed some spots. I don't know. This one's a little weird on how I sealed it. I don't know if I even did. I don't know. But for the most part, they're all sealed, and I think I did one more as I was sealing them. So, again, these are all just book pages that I just decoupaged on one side. And so I'm going to make these little envelopes out of them by just sewing them together. So, hi, Miss Jen. Hi, Miss Patricia. How are you? How are y'all? So I measured this and it's almost 11 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this at 5.5. So then I get 2 envelopes. No, they're almost the same size. Almost. Almost. It's fine. It's fine. Or maybe it should be at 6. Let me see. Ideas at 6. Let's see, because I remember it wasn't. No, that's not right. It wasn't. 5.5 is fine. Otherwise, I'll regret it. Let's see. I take advantage of the fact that my workspace or table protector is a cutting board, so I do use my rotary cutter a lot. Just makes it nice and easy rather than taking out a paper cutter. I might have to change the blade on this though because I have been cutting a lot of fabric with it. And it might be dull. Why is it not cutting that part? What is going on? I'm like, what is the problem? All right. So these are fun to work with. All the colors in the napkins. I do have a napkin sample pack in my store if you are looking for a nice variety of Christmas napkins. I believe it's a set of 10. It's a set of 10. There we go. All right, good enough. Good enough. Nothing has to be perfect. It's a junk journal. It's junk journal, so imperfect is fine. Hopefully that doesn't fall. Okay, so now we have all these slices here. So I did go ahead. Miss Gigi, hi Miss Gigi. If you need to know what size these are, they are almost 6 by 8.5. Almost 6 by 8.5. So some of them are a little bit closer to 6. Some of them are a little bit closer to 5.5. Whatever. I am going to fold it at 2 inches. And then I'm going to fold it at 5.25, I believe, is what I did. So basically, I just want my flap, you know, the little top part. I don't know the anatomy of an envelope. But this part that closes, I want there to be a small little gap in between that and the flap that you put the message in. And then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of fold it in half. We're going to join where these little lines are here, where the fold is. And I'm going to cut off the corners just a bit at an angle. And then I get that cute little envelope shape there that I like. And I'm going to sew it together. So let me do that to these. I know I'm such a like a song. So this took years of school for me to work out. Years and years of research. I definitely use the Pythagorean theorem or whatever that is to figure out how to make these envelopes. Definitely science was applied. Science was applied when I created these envelopes. Okay, we're going to cut it at an angle. Just slight. I love it. Look at this one. This one looks like so Christmassy. I love it. I love it. And I'm not really picky. I just kind of choose whatever side. I'm not like being too involved in the process of what is the top and what is the bottom here. See, fold it there. Just don't get to become a mad scientist. I'll try. No promises that I won't get mad. At an angle. I freaking love Christmas color scheme. The Christmas color scheme is something else. You know what? It is. I freaking love it. Since I went from Mod Podge, I went to Michael's. And I looked at their craft section. And they had their new paper pads out. They were really cute. Wait, why is this not working? Nope. This should have been smaller. Maybe this one's smaller. Why is this one the different size? Anyway, so I went to Michael's and I saw their new Christmas paper packs. And they're so pretty. They're really pretty. And I almost broke down and bought some. They were basically 3 paper pads for $19.99. So that's almost like, $6, $6, $7 each paper pad. I was like, maybe should I? I didn't, but I was like, should I? I have a stack of Christmas paper pads looking at me right now. So I'm kind of glad I didn't, but I really thought about it. They were really cute. They were adorable. So I don't know if I made a mistake. I know I'm going to get them cheaper, but I don't know. Could they be cheaper than $6 each? I can't remember how much I got my last paper pads for. I want to say I spent like $80 on like 12 paper pads. No, was it more paper pads? Was it less money? 70, 80, or was it 60? I bought a lot and I thought it was a steal. And I'm thinking, how much did I get it for? Because I think I bought them either really close to Christmas or like after Christmas. Because I know I got them on a sale. And I can't remember how much I got them for. To know if that's a good deal or not. Because it doesn't seem so bad. 3 paper pads for $20 is not that bad. Oh, these are going to look so cute. And I thought, oh, I'm only going to make like 3 envelopes today. But actually it turned into like all of these. It turned into like a dozen envelopes. And I'm trying not to like make too much of anything. Trying to make just, a couple of this and a couple of that. And this one turned into like, oh, just a couple dozen. Just a couple of dozen envelopes. Oh, I did iron the paper. I did end up ironing it just because. Cheryl. You love your fabric. Yay. I'm so happy you're happy with your fabric, my Cheryl. Thank you for your support. Okay, let's fold this in half. Okay. Look how cute the Christmas colors. I really can't get over like the Christmas color scheme is just like really something else. It really is something else. And I am loving it. It's a new appreciation. I didn't celebrate Christmas growing up. So it is a newfound appreciation to me. But I love it. Let's see, 5 1/4. 4 1/4. Oh, that looks beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you, Cheryl. They're fun to make and they're pretty easy. After I decoupaged all the napkins on. Each one comes out looking like a really different, which I love. Let me show y'all. Here is my Christmas napkin sample pack. If anybody is interested. Miss Safina, hi Miss Safina. Okay, I got a couple more to fold, and then we can get to sewing. Why is my... It keeps wanting to like deviate here at the end, and I don't understand why. There's nothing on my board. Oh, I think there's like a little lump of glue like right there. Okay, that's fine. That should be okay. And you know what? The paper really becomes almost like this decoupage on top becomes like a second layer. So this book paper that I use is not the strongest. It's not the weakest, but it's not the strongest. Make sure you don't use a vintage paper, because if you use vintage book paper, I've tried it before and they just crack. It cracks and then it becomes unusable. So this is a new book, and it's just a nice large size book paper is all I can suggest. That's not too frail. It's not too vintage. Because trust me, it's really sad when it's vintage and it cracks. It's the saddest thing. 5 1/4. I really thought I was only going to do like, oh, I'm just going to do like 3 envelopes. And what am I even going to do with the rest of the time? I got a big old pile here that I got to do now. It's way more than 3. But that's okay. This is fun work right here. 2 inch and then 5 1/4. Of course, you don't want to poke through your paper, so you don't want to. I already did poke through one of my papers. Be a little bit more gentle than me. Okay, so this is the last one. And now we're going to sew them up. Safina said she found out the hard way about using vintage paper that cracks. Me too, been there, done that. I have my sewing machine, which I need to start introducing again. It is a Brothers Project Runway CE1125 PRW. Got it from Walmart. I have it set to zigzag number 4, the length of 2 and a width of 5. So it's a nice wide stitch where the stitches are not too close together, which is kind of important for paper because you don't want to crack it, you don't want to perforate it. I'm going to sew this part of the envelope first, and then I'm going to sew it all together. And I'm pretty much using the same stitch. What I'm doing is I'm going to almost do like a serger stitch where I'm not going to zigzag right here along the edge. I'm going to zigzag over the edge. So instead of stitching normally, I'm keeping my piece of paper right before this last little thingy, right? I don't know what this is called. So normally I would sew like this, I would keep my paper up against here. But this time I'm keeping it up against this one particular spot on my sewing machine where the stitch goes over. And that's where I'm stitching. I do have a video where I explain that a little bit more in depth. I'm using a red thread here. So now that I did this part right here, I'm going to sew it all together. And of course you can use different threads, and that would be fun. I will more than likely at some point switch over to different threads. Maybe like a green would be cute, or white maybe. I feel like we ain't seen an horchata in forever. I know, right? Me too. This is the first time I sew in a long time. During the time that I took a break last month, I did design. I didn't craft at all, and I didn't sew at all, and it's very weird. It feels very odd, but you know what? I think I still know what to do. I have been really in the mood. I have to finish packing up the small scrap fabric bundles so that I know what's left. Whatever is left, I get to keep. And I have been so wanting to get together and sew all my scraps. I love sewing scrap together. It's just so much fun. So I have been wanting to do that. So we got this envelope, and then this one is done. And it's all nice and sewn together. And then what I've been doing is this is the embellishments that I have left after making my Christmas embellishment packs. And I have some of these wider looking labels, and I've been using these. I've just been putting these labels here in the front, which kind of makes it look like it's almost like an address or something. It's not, but it's a little decorative little moment we can put on there. I think this little moment right here is real cute. Right there, and that looks really cute. The little glitter piece. It looks adorable. I had to take mine in for repairs because how much it was and how long it took him. How much was it? And I bet it took him over a month. That's how long it took them to do the basic repair on mine too. Over a month. I remember that. I was traumatized. I think I'm going to do one more in red, and then I'll probably switch over to another color. Jude, Miss Jude. Miss Jude. You're the best, Miss Jude. You really are the best. Here, let me slide it. How much was it? $25 in 10 minutes. Jen, what? You had me shook. You had me shook. What? Okay, well, that's not bad because, oh my gosh. Mine took a month just to do a routine maintenance. 1 month. It was only, I think, $80, $90. For the fact that it took them a month, it was like, that was insane. That was too much. You were at 23 minutes. Okay. You could add a little bit of lace to these too, but I kind of like these a little bit plain, but you could leave it straight and add some lace, maybe be an option. These I kind of just wanted to be a little bit plain because they're already kind of busy, but they would look fabulous with lace. I was so excited, and he taught me a couple things while I was there. There you go. That's awesome. That is awesome sauce. Yeah, this one there. I have to take it in for another routine maintenance in 2022. They told me to do it every 2 years, and it's already been 2 years. And I did it in 2020. So coming up 2022, I'm going to have to do it up again. So she'll be gone for another month. Okay, so there's that one. Let me switch threads because there's no reason. Other than just because there's really no reason why I'm switching threads, but I want to. So I'm gonna do it. Let's see. have black. I could do a couple in black. Okay. 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 This will be fun. There's not a lot of black in the decoupage papers that I used. So it'll be a nice contrast. Okay. We are good. There's only a little bit of thread left in there, but it should be okay for a few. All right, we're in. Just like that. Okay. So let's get to sewing. I either need to suck it up and actually make the sewing machine cover that I bought all the supplies to make, or I need to buy a sewing machine cover. I bought the supplies to make it to follow this tutorial, and I have been chickening out because some of the sewing techniques I've never done. I've never sewn anything into a box shape. And I think I can do it, but I've just been checking out on starting it. I keep chickening out on it. It seems simple enough, but also scary. It's also kind of scary. You have no idea where it went? Uh-oh. And I keep looking at covers, and I'm like, no, I can make one. I don't know. I still have it. Oh, yeah, that looks nice and black. Use cheap fabric to try it out first, Daisy. That might help you make it in better fabric. Possibly. Okay, here's how it looks like with the black thread. I kind of love it. I'm kind of here for it. It kind of makes it all stand out nice. I wonder if... I don't want to sew on it too much where I start to weaken the paper. I'm like dying to sew more things on here, but you know what? I'm going to keep it simple. And let's slap one of these labels on here. Oh, that one will look kind of cute. It's got a little bit of foil on it. My glue is usually to my right. Right now it's to my left, and it confused me. There we go. It looks so cute. Okay, Miss Beverly. You have yourself a good night, girlfriend. These are turning out so cute. With the little label. Gotta love that little label. Oh yeah, these are so cute. I'm saying, like, I meant to make, I was like, I'm going to make like 3 or 4 and that's it. It turned into all these. Let's keep it going. And I'm just using a single sheet of book paper for this. So it's just a single sheet of book paper and then the decoupage layers on top. So it's not the strongest paper, but it's definitely not weak at all. It's not frail. And it looks so cute. I can't wait to use this. I need to use up my regular napkins too. I have so many napkins. I have a lot of Christmas napkins and I have even more just regular napkins. I need to make more. You know what I could also do, which I've done in the past, is print on tissue paper, and you can make your own custom decoupage papers. And I have done this in the past with some of my monochrome black and white designs, and it looks fabulous printed on paper, and they look fabulous decoupaged. I could possibly print my vintage Christmas gift wrap paper and try and use them for decoupage purposes. It's possible that I could try it. I might do it. That sounds crazy and also fabulous. So, I might have to try that. Here's another one. And I'm surprised because I have an inkjet printer. And inkjet printers are not waterproof. So if you spray water, it's going to smear. Somehow it didn't smear with the decoupage glue. So I don't know. So that was very, very promising. Most promising. I think they would look really fabulous along with these papers here too. All for $8.75. Or print on vellum. I've heard, I don't know if inkjet printer is good on vellum because tissue paper is absorbent, and I feel like vellum, I think you need inkjet for vellum, I want to say, but also I'm not 100% sure. I'm just always afraid on papers where it feels like the color's just gonna lay on top of the paper, but I have printed on shiny paper and it's just fine. I'm running out of bobbin. Oh no, we're good. We are still good. Okay, great. We are still good. Okay. Next, I'll probably try a green. I have this fun, like, Little Mermaid green that I love. I think it's gonna look great with these. Safina says they have Vellum 4 inkjet prints done. Okay, okay. Safina says I've printed on tracing paper plenty of times in the past and managed to buy printable vellum and printable acetate that I have yet to try. Interesting, interesting. Hi, Tiffany. How are you? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, so here's this one. Oh, the black really, like, I love it. It makes everything stand out. And like I said, there's not black in any of the tissue papers I use, but it just really makes everything pop. Just pop, pop, pops. Let's see. Do not miss the opportunity. This is cute. And these are for my label sets here. Just gonna layer that on top of there. It feels like nice and soft. It makes the paper feel like velvety almost. I love it. I love it. Look at that. I'm going to do one more in black, and then I'm going to switch threads again. I have a 5-pound turkey in me kicking in my ribs. Oh, my. Oh, my. You had your Thanksgiving meal real early, huh? It's always good to get in a couple of Thanksgiving meals during November. I was late. Did you use it for your decoupage? I'm using a single page of book paper. This is a new book. It's not vintage, but some sort of recipe book paper. And originally I used a glue stick, one of those purple glue sticks as a layer to glue down the tissue paper. Then today I came in and I added a layer of regular Mod Podge, and now we cut it into this shape. There's actually 2 pages per envelope, so you see, like that. It was cut like this. So I got 2 envelopes out of the page. The only thing that's important in how you fold it, we're folding it in thirds, where the flap is the smallest, and then I just brought it up, and I made sure there was a small little gap in between where the flap is and where the part where you put the message in. And then I sew right here, and then I sew it together. So let's keep it going here. So first, like I said, I sew the flap that comes up. I'm going to sew that first. Oh, and you know what was funny is the one envelope where I believe that I used the purple glue. I tried to experiment and see if I could use a purple glue as a top coat. and it didn't work. But funny enough, when I added the Mod Podge to it, it went back and turned purple underneath, and I was like, what? But the glue turned back purple again. I was confused. Most confused. Most confused about that. I also print on the white napkin layers. Yeah, you could. You definitely could print on those. I can't take them off all in one piece. I don't know what kind of patience you have to get that layer off in one piece, but I could never. I always shred that layer to like 10 different pieces. I don't know how you had the delicate hand to do that. Sounds insane to me right now. I'm like thinking about it. How do you get that off in one piece? I need to know your magic trick. I think napkins are definitely a fave to play with. They definitely are so much fun. And there's so much you can do with them. And they look like so much fun. You can basically create your own like paper design almost, you know? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I need one of these sticker ones. Oh yeah. Oh yes. I love it. You guys, today, I don't know why, today seems to be going on forever. Like, even right now, in my head, I'm thinking, it's probably been like an hour and a half since I went live. I look up, it's only been 45 minutes. Today, I don't know why it has been like the longest day of my life. Like, every minute is lasting a whole hour today. I've already taken like 10 naps. And the day just keeps going. I don't even know how this is possible. I don't even know how this is possible. Dollar Tree tissue for faux washing. Faux washing. Sounds interesting. Okay, so, oh wait, I said I was going to change colors after 4, and that is 4, and okay. I'm going to use green thread. Put this away 1 second. This is pretty much done. Okay. Green. There's green right there, and let me make a yeah, I do. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a new bobbin for the green. Let me see. I changed Daisy on the same way. You too? On one side, the other side doesn't have the shiny on it. Okay. I gotta make this bobbin real quick. Okay, here we go. Yes, Tiffany, that's exactly what I did. Was I just taped it to a piece of cardstock And it printed. It was great. No problems whatsoever doing it. That was great. Okay. Ready to work. All right, we got a couple. Okay, we got exactly 4 more to do. Great. Awesome. This makes me want to go and decoupage with my regular napkins too, because I haven't done that in forever. And you know what? It's about time. It's about time. The last time I did it, I kind of bummed myself out because, like I said, I used the vintage papers, and it just that was a lot of work to find out in the end I couldn't use vintage papers. Learn from my mistakes. Don't decoupage on vintage papers. It's not going to work out. It's not going to make it stronger. It's not going to add a layer on top. It's just going to crack. I was so sad to find out. But I'm definitely gonna, I'm gonna print on tissue paper. I think I have, yeah, I see it. I have tissue paper. Okay. Tomorrow I need to do an unboxing of a package that I was so graciously sent by a fellow Etsy store. So I gotta open that up and show y'all what I got. And then the other thing I need to do is I need to package up my big fabric pieces. I need to do that. So I want to do that live. I'll probably do that Thursday, if that's possible. I might have company on Thursday unexpectedly. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen on Thursday. Actually, it's a little bit up in the air. We are going to have visit. But for sure, tomorrow I'm going to go live and do that. I'm also going to go live at night, but I'm going to go live during the day and do the unboxing. So expect a couple of videos from me tomorrow. It's coming. Then I honestly want to sew a lot of scraps together. There's a lot I want to do, but I'm trying to pace myself. I'm trying to pace myself. There's just so much I want to do. But also there's no rush, right? There's no rush. There is no rush. Okay, Miss Jen, have a good night. Need to meet my tablet. Living in an apartment is so different. I've lived in an apartment as long as I've been married. And it does get some taking. It does take some getting used to. But also, I mean, you're just trying to live your life too, so don't think about it too much. But I remember in this one apartment complex we lived in, this lady kept sending security to our apartment because she said that we were playing loud music, which normally we are playing loud music. But she swore up and down that whenever she heard loud music, it was us. And one time they came to my apartment at like 3 a.m. I was home alone. Security came to knock on the door. I didn't even open the door. I called my husband, and my husband called the security booth at the apartments. It was like, why are you up? Why y'all knocking on my door? And they were like, well, the lady said there was music, but when we got there, there was no music. I was asleep at 3 a.m. It was not me. We lived right by the strip. And years later, we moved out, and then my husband saw her at his job, and she apologized and said, you know what, even after you guys moved, there was still music. So it was like the whole strip that was like bothering her, and she thought it was us. And that was kind of crazy. That was crazy. It wasn't even us. It wasn't even us. I had a fugitive task force come here because they were looking for a girl that lived here before me. They looked at me hard, asked me questions. My boyfriend is the one with the record. They didn't even care who he was. Oh my gosh. It's never been like that, but I felt like that, like at 3 a.m. Why are you all knocking on my door? I'm not, like, there's no noise. I'm dead asleep. What? That's crazy, Tiffany. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. Okay, got two more. Two more, and then look at me. Look at me. This is how I end up with too much stuff. This is how it happens. This is fun. I really love to decoupage with napkins. It's so much fun. I wanted to do even more, and I had to stop myself. Like, no, that's enough. That's enough, Cheesy. That's enough of that today. Just trying to baby my hands. That's all. Because y'all know, if it was up to me, I would be starting 15 junk journals right now. Like, that's just what I do on a Tuesday. I start 15 junk journals. And I guess I gotta stop doing that. Okay. Why did this little ball of dust just get sewn into my paper? I don't know. Where did that come from? Yeah, this sewing machine, it needs to get oiled. I can hear it. Like this very faint grinding sound that I normally don't hear. I can hear it, and that's what I was hearing last time when I decided to go take it in to get looked at. So I heard this like faint, very, very faint grinding sound. Miss Violet. She's here. She's got to go, though, I'm sure. Miss Violet. She always does a hit and run. She says hi, and she hits it. But thank you so much for coming to say hi. Look how cute that looks. Oh, looks so cute. Okay, last one. And I'll have a nice little set of these little envelopes. These are fun. Maybe we could try a different type of envelope next time. We'll see. These are just like really simple, basic as you can get. No template. You know what I mean? It'll work with any size. You just have to keep this little gap right here between the flap and where you put the message. That's the only thing I really measure. Okay. Let's do the last one. down, y'all. And once I can hear it, I can't, like, I just hear it all the time. It's just time. It's time. It's time to get it oiled up. And I've actually seen a video on how to do it, and I don't think I have it in me to open this up and try and... It just seems like a lot. It seems simple enough, but also, like, crazy at the same time. I just don't know if I'm ready for that. Because once I ruin something, I mean, it doesn't have to go to the shop anyways. I might as well let them handle it. I might as well. Just let them do it too. But yeah, they keep her for about a month. It just takes them, I guess, that long to get to it. At least the last place I did. I think there might be a new place that can do it faster. I'll have to call and ask. Okay. Let's put our little label on here. And that is going to be it for me today. I'll come back tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to do the unboxing for that package I was graciously sent. And then I am going to figure out what we're going to do tomorrow. I have no idea what I want to do tomorrow. Okay, let's do this one right here. But I'm sure it'll be something Christmassy. So make sure you come back tomorrow, same time, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And again, I should post two different videos tomorrow. So check me out. And that is it for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this two-part project here on how I made these fun decoupage book paper Christmas envelopes. I hope everybody had a good time watching me get this done. Get out your decoupage glue, y'all, and get some nice sturdy book paper that's not vintage. And if you don't have any napkins, I do have a sample bundle in my shop. So thank everybody so much for joining me today, and I will be back tomorrow for more fun. Thank you so much for supporting me and in my my shop. Bye.